I'm actually getting a little sleepy. Can't wait. Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome to the journey of doing something very difficult, in my opinion, because I never did something like this, especially on a hook this size. I am so sorry. I've been feeling like crap lately. I get bursts of these. Oh, I feel great moments. Next thing you know, I feel like a slug. So, yeah, it's too early for people to be awake. So, anyway, we're gonna do something kind of cool. Oh, I have somebody watching me. Hello. Um. So I. Why am I not surprised? I found somebody in my shed. 3 people. What are you guys doing awake? Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Jason. Um. So the other day, I decided, hey, let's do something stupid. You know me. Look who I found in the shed. I found Nemo. Now, yeah, I used that holographic tape on it, which backfired on me tremendously in some ways, because you'll see right here how it's wrinkled up here and there. It was really bad on the back, so I decided to cut the tape off the back and replace it with pearl white. Awesome, Jason. So, now there's a lot of different colors here, honestly. Let me show you. Of course I'm going to do that, right? Chartreuse orange, transparent orange, orange over silver, and then like a red orange on top with a few red dots. You can't really make it out. And the gills are different shades of orange too. So that was almost bad. Thank you. It could be better. I know you are, Fred. Um, so I'm going to try something difficult, and I know I'm going to get it from Fred later, but I'm going to try to do a clownfish tail. So, see, we said start with orange on here, so the top's got to be black. So it's got to be black. Actually, you know what? I don't really even need to follow the bait move. So, anyway, I'm going to go actually white, black, orange. So I'm going to do the orange, then I'm going to do black, and then I'm going to do the white on top of that. Do that make sense? I didn't think so. I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, I want to, I have to, in my opinion, do something real quick here, guys. Publicly, I want to say thank you to Amy from Crank Honey Custom Baits. That bullhead sister of mine. She insisted on donating money in my PayPal account, which I didn't know she had saved, so I can order blanks. And then she insisted that she's still sending some blanks up from Alabama. I'm just going to leave it at that. You guys know I didn't deserve that, number one. Number two, I'm very, very appreciative of Amy. Ow. Yeah, Fred, next day, time you have 12 off, your butt better be down here. So yeah, I said orange, then black, then white on top. Okay. Where's the white? That's not enough white, but I'll get there. So we gotta get a little bit of flash to it. Fred started this addiction, blame him. Ooh. Get in there, I don't need that much out. Our race is going to be difficult for me. Thanks a lot. It's all Fred's fault. Hey, Jason. I don't know if Fred saw this, but was Goose sending you pictures last night or yesterday from all those trout he was catching? I was like, dang, boy. Him and Hanson. It's good to get Hanson out of the house, you know. I forget what place he was at. I just saw a comment pop up. All right. Man, did that blossom out? Oh, I don't even have you guys down. I'm sorry. Let me trim some of this excess off without getting. There's a size 4 hook. I don't know if that's obvious to some people or not. Yeah. That's what I use on my 2.5s and my S crank, size 4. Some people use size 6. Not me. All right. So now we're going to move on. I don't always have to drop stuff. Ow. Yeah, that's right. It's Oasis. Thank you. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to trim this up at the end. So I can always take off. I can't add. Well, I can always add more if I need to. I'd rather have too much than too little at this point. I'm doing my orange layering first. Hopefully this turns out good for this bait. I should be using different color thread. Whoops. Should have been using gold thread. Boy, I really planned ahead, didn't I? I want some fluff in there. Trim that little feather up there. No, I didn't cut it. Almost. See? We're good. I do that there almost all the time, Fred. And it's like, oh! At least I don't cheap out on the clear coat and super glue. Good thing, huh? There we go. We got our orange layers down. And then we're going to move to our black. Ooh. See, I almost did it again. You're jinxing me, Fred. You're going to make me do it on purpose now. Thanks a lot. Yeah, about 20. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Speaking of extra. Yes. Smooth that up. Safe to say, I think I repaired it. There we go. All right. Time for black. Now you see that we only have black stripes, so I want a little bit of black. Don't jinx me, Fred. I swear, if that happens, man, I'm taking this lure and putting it where the sun don't shine on you. I'm just kidding. Too much room up there. He's gonna kick my ass, Jason. So this is just a little bit of floof. Oh man, I'll have to trim some of that. Oh, stay, please, just stay. Let me get you. Okay. Ha! Look at that. I did it. Yeah, you don't know, do you, Jason? Okay. Well, Jason, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Okay. I'm going to give you some bad news, and then I'm going to give you a tiny bit of good news with it. Okay? Possible good news. I ain't going to be there in May because it's going to cost us just as much to drive out as it will to fly out. So and Jen and I don't have that kind of money. So that's the bad news, Jason. Now the good news is this. If I don't sell the Gila trout, which you're gonna ask Fred, even Goose, they saw the action of that bait. It's great. I'll send that out for y'all. Come maybe April, I'll send that down to Goose. You know, for y'all get to go up there and you guys can have like a little tournament or whatever you want. And whoever wins gets that Gila trout. But my heart will be there with you guys. Hat you mess with a vet, you get what you rep. Huh? Sorry, that just confused the daylight on me. Should I go with this instead? Not that. Idiot. Okay, let's try this. Pull a little bit off of here. Darn, Ron. There we go. This is actually turning out better than I anticipated, and it's going a lot faster than I anticipated. Before I get too much further. I don't mess with veterans. Well, never mind. Yeah, I do. I'm the idiot that tries to win arguments with a Marine and sometimes an Army Ranger. So far, I'm. Alright. Just a little bit more white, and we're done here. Maybe. I can't believe this went so fast. I'm serious. This is like mind blowing to me. Going around you and your fat fingers. No fat finger jokes. We're on the YouTube. Okay. Yeah. You know how many times I tried arguing and winning an argument against Brandon? By the end of these arguments, I'm like this close to screaming, "Sir, yes, sir." It's like, okay. Meanwhile, I'm telling Jen what's going on. She's just laughing at me. She goes, "You're not gonna win against him, Ron." Yeah, I am this time. I talk a big game. But yeah, by the end of it, it's like, "Sir, yes, sir." You know what? Let's add a tiny bit more flash since some of that's hidden. Just a one strain of gold. Now you know how long this is. I'll wrap it around the thread and then cut, snip, snip. What am I doing? I wanted to do this. Heck, I don't know if I remember. Did I ever win an argument against Goose? I don't think I did either. Stay. I'm going to tell myself I did just to make myself feel better. That dang thing came loose. Okay. I'm going to tell myself. No, I don't, Fred. I'm sorry. You got 10 thumbs. You want an argument with Goose? How do you do that? Teach me your ways, Obi-Wan. I can't. Like, Goose, you do too much for me. No, I'm going to do it, and you're going to like it. If you don't like it, oh well, young man. Young man. I'm officially old now. I'm going to trim this down right to here. Just to get... Oh, shoot, I should have spread that out more first. Oh, well. It's there. Oh, my gosh. This stuff is making my nose itch. It was that white stuff. Give me a moment. Yeah, I got this. I swear I do. I got purple, but I want to try to keep it like a clownfish. Because if it wasn't mostly orange bait and not a clownfish, I'm right on it with that one. Now, I mean, come on. Yes. Jason, your wish is my command. Whenever I get the blanks in, I'll do a mostly orange bait, and I'm going to do some purple foot with it. Oh, you're almost as... You're 58. I think you're... Wait a minute, you're older than that. Goose is 60. Goose is or will be 60. Brain fart right now. Fred's about 58. Protect me. I don't know. I kind of want to add something else. I just don't know. I want to keep it clownfishy. Well, I do got Shifty Peach on there. I can add a strand of pink, but Shifty, for those of you who don't know, Shifty Peach is a mixture I make up. It's I can make it a little bit more oranger or pinker. It's just neon orange, neon pink, most of the time in equal amounts, with a splash of gold. What's up, Oreo? I think I'm talking to myself again. No, it's a computer, buddy. Anyway. The black really got lost in this here. Got a little bit of black. I'm going to try trimming my cylinder vise a little bit. I didn't too much on this side. Right around here it did. Trim some of that white there. Me trying to be delicate. This is me trying to be delicate with my 25 thumbs. I'm sure when it flows in the water, though, obviously you're able to see it. But right now, I'm just being picky. Fred, what was your first clue? The last name? Where have you been? Dude, you need a vacation. Come on. A little bit there. Sometimes I'll put it on the thread, sometimes I won't. A little bit right there. And I'll soak that, squeeze that stuff in there. And then we're going to do some half hitches on here and then get ready for the clear coat. Don't ask me how many I do. I'll just do it until I feel like I'm okay. And Terry is his younger brother. Goose and Jason's. If you don't remember. He's the guy with the monument of animals. Really cinch that back in here again. Into the threads. Oops, that one totally missed. Come on, you monkey uncle. I really squeezed that. I really squeezed that clear coat into those threads, and then I'm going to do another layer of it. If you guys ever get any of these hand-tied tails, you know, you're going to feel this here. You're going to know, huh, it ain't going nowhere. How'd you not meet him before? He's in all of Goose's live streams and most of mine. I think the freshwater air is getting to you, Fred. Yeah, Fred's one of those lucky people that get to work on the river. Monongahela River. Okay. All right, as we know, that dries really fast, so. Yep. Everything's cool. All right. So while we're waiting for that to dry, we'll put the hooks, well, one of the hooks on here. I already got the nose split ring on here. I don't think I'm going to sell this one. I may do a giveaway with it if somebody actually wants it, because I think it's janky looking. You know, because of the way I did the way the tape laid down. I used to do clownfish patterns for the longest time back when I was making handmade baits, because people just fell in love with them, because they're, if we're going to use a crawl pattern, you know, you can use a clownfish pattern at that point too. It's a great springtime color, and if you run it over, for some reason, if I'm going to use a clownfish color, if they're on beds before, I mean, like during pre-spawn, you know, they're not completely done, you know, shut off from food and stuff. But you run this near a fresh made bed, whether behind it, over top of it, whatever. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the color oranges. I don't know. But it ticks off fast like you want to believe. More so than a bluegill coming by. Sometimes. It's just like, it doesn't make sense. So, all right, we got one hook on and one, and then split ring on here. So, what the heck? Since I'm still waiting for this to dry, I'll trim this a little bit because I don't want it too long, so we don't get too many short strikes. I don't want it too short either. I'm trying to round it off. Yeah, Fred is one heck of a bait maker, I'll tell you that. He makes some awesome baits, Jason. Oop, not quite there yet. All right. Now you have to look at me. Ha ha. That was the last of my coffee. Excuse me. Ugh. Flavor saver. I like doing these little itty bitty things in the morning. Sometimes. So. Excuse me. Yeah, I finished off my pot of coffee. I'm so tired. Of course, I'm one of those freaks that can drink a pot of coffee. I'm not immune to caffeine. Caffeine doesn't do much anything to me. That's why when you guys see me drink energy drinks, a lot of people like to jump on me. Ron, your heart, this or that. I have drank energy drinks before, before I went into a doctor's office, like on the way to the doctor's, and finished it up in the parking lot, went in and got my blood pressure taken. My blood pressure wasn't up or my heart rate. I drink them because I can't drink sodas anymore, and I could only stand like a few things with bubbles in it anymore since I'm so used to tea and stuff. They taste better, so. But there was a time where I used to pound those things more than I ever. Did you ever catch them? I've caught goldfish before. They're fun. They're actually fun to catch. I caught a real big one. Somebody must have released it. Okay. There's a creek called Chickies Creek, and it empties into the Susquehanna River. Okay, I was at the mouth of Chickies Creek fishing. It's just down here. And I caught a freaking goldfish. I thought, yay, Palomino. Oh, not Palomino, golden rainbow. Yeah. I was so happy. It was pull and drag too. It was about 14, 15 inches long. And I got closer. I was like, because all I saw was gold and orange flashing. And it's like, wait a minute. Are you freaking kidding me? It was hilarious. And I caught it on a spinner I made. It's just like, in Pennsylvania, we're not allowed to use goldfish as bait. I don't know if you can use it as cut bait, but I just know you're not allowed to use goldfish as bait. So he went back in the water, but just not alive. Yeah, and I caught koi already. There's this one lake, Sover's Dam Lake. They have koi in there too. It's just a small handful. Oh man, they fight like carp. Well, they basically are carp, only fancy. All right, it should be dry. Yep, harder than a 90-year-old man on an overdose of Viagra. Oop. No, I just do it this way. There we go. That stuff's good. I don't know how much Black Rifle coffee is down there, but man, is it expensive up here. One thing I'm having trouble finding, because who's it get it anymore here lately? I guess there's a shortage. Is Death Wish coffee. That stuff I just love. It is so smooth yet really bold. All right. So here we go. A clownfish tail. See it? I'm so happy I trimmed some of that white. A lot of that white. So let's get it rigged up. $3.48 a can. That's a lot compared to up here, man. Jeez. That's $1 more. Gee, man alive. You got mad at what? Freaking Death Wish. Yeah, there's a few grocery stores that carry it right around my area, but my gosh, you only get like a few in at a time for some reason, and then as soon as they get it, it's out. It's like I gotta be right there when they get it in, pretty much. So there we go. We found Nemo. So what y'all think? People that watch later, let it in the comments below what you think of that. Now I'm gonna let a little secret out. If I am able to start doing this, I will. Too many people got tore me into a new one. So I'm gonna give you a little update here too. But hang on a minute. So before I get to the update, I learned how to take a 2.5, an S crank, and other baits and turn them into wake baits. I don't know if I'm allowed to divulge the information on how, but I know how. I just don't have the tool to do it yet. But if I end up getting it, you'll see them. So now for an update. Some of you may or may not know I was considering this being the last year that I do anything with baits. Kind of hanging up. I guess am I professional? I don't know. But as a job wise, and try to find other ways to serve the Lord better. But I had a lot of people reach out to me, jump on me, even one as far as dang near begging. Fred reached me on a man-to-man level about it instead of jumping me. So Fred kind of is in charge of saving New Hope right now. I almost said Nemo. So with that being said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to still do baits. However, I am still going to look for other avenues as well to better serve the Lord. I want to do more with veterans. I want to do more with kids, special needs kids especially, but I want to do it on the religious side of things, as well. So I'm not a professional then, Fred. So I'm gonna try to expand my wings a little bit. I need a lot of prayers for the Lord to lead me to where I should do, what I need to do, while continuing to do this. So, but yeah. Oh, Jason, I didn't show you. It does have purple eyes. My phone's not out here. I will show you some of the baits I got. I risked it. I got some baits off of Amazon. Just because they're cheaper, I got some twitching baits, which Shane does not offer. They sink and you twitch, kind of like a jerk bait without a lip. I wish I could. It takes money to do that. Um, I let hang on. I'm gonna keep that up here so it reminds me. And I got these crankbaits that are really cool looking. I've never seen before. I forget what they're called, but I'm getting 15 of them in. I'm getting 10 of those twitch baits, sinking twitch baits in. So that's 25 baits and whatever Amy does. So I decided to go for different stuff because I don't know what she's sending up. I just know she gets from Sugar Tit like I normally do. I'm gonna look and see to run, see if they're about the same price, quality and stuff. Because I mean I love Sheen. I absolutely love the quality of Sugar Tit lures. Love, love, love. But the thing is though, I don't like the idea of singling out one single artist and pushing them when it's the artist that didn't build his business and he doesn't give credit where credit is due to the person that helped his business expand and blow up the way it did. You don't do one way, you don't do for the other. If you're gonna do one, do something for one, do something for all. Because there's a lot of people that go to Sugar Tip for their blanks, not just one guy. And there is one guy, one company, and we all know who that is, that brought a lot of us, myself included, to him. So if you didn't go give credit where credit's due, then yeah. But I still love the guy. So starting an OPL type of thing. I will be doing I want to do. I would love to have OPO here, man. Oh my gosh, I would volunteer with them, and that's believe it or not, that's one of the reasons why I want to live in Logan. Um, I love New Mexico. I know there's a lot of stuff going on with California people coming in and stuff here and there, but you know, that's the home of you know OPO. And if I live in Logan, I can help out there on Lake Ute or whatever. And not to mention, yeah, there's a few bait shops there, but how many custom bait shops? So I can make money doing that while helping out the veterans and taking them fishing too or volunteering for OPO in any possible way I can down there. What I would love to do up here in the Great White North, yeah, I'm not that far. Anyway, is to do some type of work with some type of vet organization, um, take guys out fishing. I don't have a boat, but just to get them outside fishing, hunting, whatever the case may be, you know, and just spend some time with them, you know, kind of like OPO does. It's like, I mean, I'll ask them, do you want to target something special or do you want to, whatever, so I would love to do that. Absolutely love it. Um, you know, so that's why I'm also, again, this year doing the Take a Vet fishing contest. Brandon won last year with flight schedule delays and crap like that. I mean, it didn't technically work, but he still got his tackle box. We technically still went fishing, just not in the Susquehanna River. We went to Lake Ute. I had some time with Brandon and Goose and Cody, all of them. So, but yeah, I was going to ask Chris Ebert about it, having anything up here, but I just didn't want to bother the poor guy. He's got enough on his plate, so yeah, I would love to do something like that. What I'm also considering doing this year, um, I've been thinking about this since before I almost, you know, stopped stuff. Is I was thinking about, let's see if I can explain this right. If I don't make any sense, please let me know and stuff. Is having a New Hope fishing tournament. And, you know, where we, you know, raise money and you get sponsors like per fish you catch, not per pound, like per fish. Oh my gosh, poor people that sponsor Goose. But anyway, the rules would include, uh, you know, 5 baits only. One of them has to be a New Hope lure. Yep. One of them has to be a New Hope fishing lure. One of them has to be an Ugly Dog lure, and the other three are up to you. And soft plastics, you can pick one soft plastic. Like, well, unless you want 5 of them. Well, I mean, not 5. You know what I mean? 3 of them. Then, like a bag of, like, say, stick worms. It's not just one stick worm you go out with or one ribbon tail. You know what I mean? And we get sponsors per fish. And all the money that is raised and stuff during this tournament uh, will be donated to a veteran organization or whatever, like OPO or what have you. I would love to do that. Be like, say, Fred catches 2 fish. I know Fred. I'm asking a lot in this tournament, and you know, I sponsor him whatever amount of fish. Say, all right, I'll give you $1 for each fish you catch. Give him $2. you know, um, that money goes into the pot, and then we are able to donate it to OPO, or I'd like it to be OPO. I really love what they do. I really, really do. Bankfish, okay, no live bait. This is pure lures too. So I like that idea. You know, it doesn't matter what fish species either, I guess. Well, no, we'll make it fish species. Uh, bass, walleye, muskie. Should I add muskie to that? No, I'm not gonna add muskie to that because they can be a pain in the butt to catch. So bass species. When I say bass, I'm going to take it from smallmouth, largemouth, spotted bass. Them, and then we'll throw in your sand bass and striped bass type of basses. Okay, so we got them, and then walleye. That sounds good to me. You know what Goose would do, right? He would tie himself a little hair jig, a 16th ounce one, and go bluegill. All of a sudden, people owe him like $5,000. Because I'll say Goose is one of the best fishermen I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how he does it. You know, we could do a panfish tournament sometime too. You know, oh my gosh, for bluegill up here, man, in my general area, people better have a bank saved up. There's this one place I can go. If I could tie my own little 16,000 hair jigs, there's a New Hope bait. Go dingle, 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 dingle. So I would say document each fish too somehow. Well, no, we trust each other enough not to lie. So not to mention it's going for a good organization. So let's add, since we added walleye to it, might as well add crappie, right? So yeah, let's add crappie to that there. Let's expand it. More fish that are caught, the better. More money raised. Oh, Jason, I got a stupid question. I never asked Goose. Do you have red breast sunfish down there in Texas and New Mexico? We have them up here. Oh, I don't know if Goose told you when I was down there last year, I caught a behemoth green sunfish on a little sausage head. I thought I had a bass or a smaller bass on. It's just like, whoa. And he had so much orange on him. Chunky sucker. We get some of them up here too, bigger green sunfish. We call it, oh, you don't have red breast sunfish? Oh my gosh, Jason, no. Okay, red breast sunfish. Fred, you can attest to this one. Imagine a peacock bass fighting, but in compact form. I really wish they got the size of largemouth bass because those things they are filled with such piss and vinegar. Oh my gosh. I wish they got bigger. I would be targeting them all the time. How about it, Fred? Those little suckers, and they're so gorgeous. Of course, warmouth, from what I remember, they put up a really good fight too. I only caught a few of them in that one pond upstate. So, yeah, they are so gorgeous, Fred. They are when it comes to my sunfish species, I should say, they are at the top of my list for fighting. But the most beautiful to me, come on, you can't go wrong with a pumpkin seed. That has every color God created on it, pretty much, and then some. And then you move it a certain direction. I mean, that a pumpkin seed has color shift to it naturally. I mean, you look at a pumpkin seed, you can look at individual scales and just your mind's blown. So, and then rock bass is probably tied. Well, then I don't consider them a sunfish. Rock bass I love too. Jen is the queen of rock bass fishing. I tell you what. Yeah. Shark. I don't know if it. I can't remember if it was a bull shark or a black tip shark down there in Daytona. But the way it moved, it would be like blue, purple, gray. So I think it was a black tip. It was awesome. That was just with flashlights on it too. It was awesome. Wasn't even that. It wasn't that big. So early morning live stream. Maybe I should do these two more often. Oh, Jason, I don't know if you saw yesterday's video, early morning video. I tied a tail for a popping. I call them popping walks. Um, that thing's pretty sweet. I had salt water in mine when I did that, but you still using some fresh water. You said shark, and I'm just thinking, hand carved baits. What happened with that? Never mind. I ain't gonna get into that. I did yesterday. Oh, a cane pole. I never used them. Yeah, when I started fishing as a little kid, my brother made sure I had, rod and reel. I didn't have to tie anything to a stick. My brother's the one that got me into fishing at a very young age, and I've been hooked ever since. So, So anyway, those sinking twitch baits I get in, I don't know what I'm going to do with them really. I'm going to probably do some saltwater stuff with them because they're mostly a saltwater bait. So we'll see what I do with them. Maybe a lot of glow in the dark stuff too. Probably thought it was a worm. Yeah, my brother's a good brother. You know, when we were young, I mean, he's a decent amount older than me. My mom spaced us out really far, and I'm the baby. Um, so my dad used to be an over-the-road truck driver, and when I still remember this here, when I was really little, we lived near a firehouse, and when they would go off at night, it would scare the bejesus out of me, and I would start crying, you know, and he would say, "All right, come over here, buddy." And I'd crawl in bed with him, and that fast I'd be back to sleep. He would comfort me. He was like, I hate to say this here because I don't want to sound like I'm knocking people, but he was my dad for the first few years, pretty much. You know, growing up, my dad was a workaholic until he retired. But yeah, those first few, yeah. But I guess in return, favor for my brother, you know, I got my dad back into hunting when I was 7 because I wouldn't shut up and stop nagging about it. Because I used to watch, you know, all these hunting shows and stuff like that when I was really little, and I used to nag my dad, and eventually my mom's like, "Jay, you're starting hunting again," you know. So he started taking me. Here comes my brother. He's like, "Finally," you know. So I guess I kind of returned the favor a little bit, you know. I remember um, this one time we were deer hunting. This is before I can carry a gun. Okay. My dad's like, "Do you want to go with me or do you want to go with your brother?" I was like, I'll go with Jay. He's a junior, um, so I went with my brother. You know, hunting. My dad wants, you know, wherever. I was like, and I'm there. I'm fidgeting. My brother, what's wrong with you? I gotta pee. He goes to go back here and pee. Praise God, there was no cell phones back then because he would have taken a video. He still brings it up to this day because apparently I was playing fireman because I went back to pee on this tree and I was leaning back trying to see how high I can arch my wee wee onto the tree playing fire hose. I don't really. I remember taking a whiz, but I don't remember. Oh, I'm going to see how high I can arch my wee wee. I heard him laughing. I just didn't know that he was watching me to actually take a whiz. I mean, my back was towards him. You know what I mean? But I didn't know why he was laughing at me. I just remember sitting back down and goes, "What are you, a firefighter?" Good times. My poor brother, he can't go hunting or fishing anymore. He's got shoulder problems and stuff, and don't knock what. You always try to be the big brother, but here comes Goose. Guess what? Oh boy. Whenever the Lord sees to it that I come back down to New Mexico. Oh, cane poles. Uh, I'm not knocking them. I don't think I was. Sorry if I sound like it. Whenever the Lord blesses me to come back down to New Mexico and Texas and stuff, some way, somehow, I want to go out for hogs and just get one for Goose to cook up. Excuse me. So, if I had it my way, I'd hunt for a lot more. But I've learned that, and not by myself. Imagine three guys, one way up here, one in the middle, and one way down here. Okay. The smart one at the time, which was me, the electrical current was going like this here in a circle. So, and I wasn't a super fast electrical current. It's like, let's see who can pee on the fence and not get shocked. Okay. So I'm way down there, and one buddy's in the middle. His brother's up here. But guess what happened? Exactly. So he's whizzing on the fence. I was done. We were all whizzing on the fence. We were all that stupid. You know how kids are. We were stupid. Anyway, his brother got zapped, and I was able to get, barely made it because his brother got zapped too. Not as bad, but apparently, from what they told me was it feels like somebody kicks you in the nads from the inside out. I don't know. I just know I was this close to getting shocked by that, and I didn't. I was so happy. And I was peeing on the hot wire, the black one. Man, we did stupid stuff. I don't know how the heck I'm able to walk and do things. Because I think back on some of the stupid stuff I did being such a crazy redneck. Going squirrel fishing in the treehouse and jumping out of the treehouse. And Jason, answer me this. Did you and Goose ever go squirrel fishing? Fred, I'll ask you, did you ever go squirrel fishing? That's fun. And funny. For those of you that will watch this later, squirrel fishing does not involve a hook. Okay? Or most of the time the squirrel does not get injured. Oh man. Okay. So squirrel fishing, this is how we used to go squirrel fishing. We were always near the tree house was near a walnut tree. So like 5 feet away from it. So we'd tie a whole bunch of peanuts on the fishing line, right? And he and we sit just look out the window with our fishing rods. And as soon as we would see a squirrel trying to run away with the peanut, we would start really, really fast. And you just see a squirrel dancing and swirling and swinging in midair, freaking the heck out, like, what the heck's going on? And then they would either drop or, they would let go before you even got them up too high. But they would either drop halfway or one time we had one come up the whole entire way. And yeah, that was not good because he came into that tree house and went crazy. Ran over us and everything. That was hilarious. Man, do I miss that. So, all right. Sorry. I'm reminiscing with you guys and taking up your time. 4 people watching. Wow. Hello, other 2 people. Well, for the 2 people that are watching that didn't comment, I'll show you what I did. We did a tail for Nemo. There it is. It is fun. We never killed any squirrels doing that I remember. But yeah, it was just a stupid thing that we could do just for giggles. Hey, Carl. Good morning, sir. I'm just bothering these two, keeping them awake. Well, Fred's got a few more hours of work, so. Yeah, I just did the tail for Nemo. I should probably still trim that a little bit, but I'm not going to. Whoever I give that to, yeah, they can trim it if they want. Carl, I'm going to try to get your baits out Monday. Finally. I got to go get bubble wrap. Once I get bubble wrap, because I got a box and everything, I just need the bubble wrap. I have your address too, so. There may or may not be a bonus in there. I don't remember. I think I threw a bonus bait in there because of the time it has been taken for me to save up the money to send it down. So I think I threw one in there. If not, I'm going to have to. And I know I don't have to. I want to, and I insist on it. So don't try to say, oh, Ron, don't do that. So. Oh, I know the one bait that's in there that you're going to be shocked about. Okay. And again, Carl, thank you for buying that mystery box. That was pretty well received. I'm going to have to do that again soon. I didn't realize it was going to be that well received that it was going to be sold without it even being completed. So, next time I do a mystery box, I'm going to have that thing all done in a box with bubble wrap, ready to send out, tape on. All I have to do is write down an address and send it. Because I didn't realize it was going to go that fast. Dude, I'm not that mean. Not to mention some of the stuff that's in there. I can't really do that. Yeah, you did. Did you buy that bluegill? That looks like that's in the shape of a perch. I have a yellow perch out there hanging. I never epoxied. That's on one of those things. Those things, if you have never used one, wait until you see it. Those things in the water, I tell you, oh my gosh. Fred can attest to that. He's seen the ones Brandon did for me, the pumpkin seed and the black crappie. Oh my goodness, it looks like a real fish swimming in the water. I'm gonna. How am I gonna do that without doing the? I don't know how to do a pre-recorded thing. Or else I would. If I could do a pre-recorded thing to show off his baits before he gets them, I would. But hey, Fred, I can show you Carl's baits. Okay, Carl. Almost. I told her I didn't want her to do anything for me. Okay. I don't deserve friends like you guys. All right. I'm going to get off of here before she gets on and sees that comment. So, Fred, I'm going to make a little video try to and show you the baits I did for Carl. I'm sure he'll show them off eventually. Yeah, huh. Oh, we brothers. Okay. So, all right, guys. Thank you for tuning in and let me bull crap with you for a while. Um, don't know when I'll be seeing you again. Maybe before. Yes, we're family. Don't I know it? So maybe you'll see me before Thursday. Maybe it won't. So who knows? I like doing this early morning stuff sometimes. So, all right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. God bless you all. And remember, yeah, it's been fun. There's always new hope in Christ.